on the line right now the head coach of the American Tackle Football League, the national team of Israel, Coach Yonah Mishaan. Coach, welcome back to the program.
Hey, Ari, what's up, man? It's a long time. How's everything going?
Everything's going great.
On your show.
Well, thank you very much. Now, I understand. I want to be very careful with these questions because I don't want your lawyer to call me or I don't want you to be upset. So if there's a problem with the question I asked, let me know. We'll move on, all right?
What lawyer is going to call you? I don't understand the question.
No, I just want to make sure a lawyer's not going to call me. I don't want to get sued, obviously.
Why would a lawyer want to call you? This is a sports
show
interview where we're talking about the creation and pushing forward of football in Israel for over 20 years.
Yes. Now, you're the national team coach. You used to coach the Lions for 4 years, and the last game you coached them, your team lost 80-28. I want to know if is that your responsibility or the player's responsibility?
Oh, it's no matter what, I have to take responsibility for that. That was horrible.
Right.
That was horrible. I mean, I can make a lot of excuses, but that's not going to solve the problem. We lost, and it's not a big deal. It's, these things happen. We made it to the finals. There were 10 other teams that didn't make it to the finals, and we definitely shouldn't have made it to the finals because we were missing so many players and so many new players. But the guys played really well, and I think they deserved to be there. And it was a great semifinal. But we lost three key players before the game. One was our defensive player of the year, which kind of, and I know today only because now I'm the national team, so I get to talk to everyone more.
Right.
That kind of helped out, but there's no excuses. It was horrible. We screwed up, and
yeah,
it is what it is.
Well, I mean, just that kind of sounds like an excuse that you had the players injured. That's what I'm saying.
Like I said before, and I can make up all the excuses. I answered your question. I continue. I'm not going with excuses. I'm giving you a fact. The facts are we lost. The facts are we made it to the championship. We're very proud of what we did.
Right.
But right now I'm concentrated on trying to get the best players that the Israeli Football League has to commit to doing a two-year league.
Right.
It's a very long tenure. It's going to be very difficult, and we're trying to get the guys in.
Yeah. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because with the loss, the 80-28 loss, your record in the postseason is 2 wins, 4 losses, no championships. And with all due respect, I think perhaps there was a better guy to be the head coach of the national team. I want to get your thoughts if you're the right guy for the job.
I know you don't think I'm the right guy. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But
right.
If you look, the records are irrelevant for many reasons. Number one is if there's someone better out there, I will step down. I've already said that. Right now, building the team is not really about. We should be getting an American coach, or even a German coach, someone that's done this at this level. But right now, since I don't think you've ever led men either in the army or in work or in business or in any matter, you have to understand it's not only about knowing the X's and O's. It's more about leading men and being a figure that people are going to look up and want to follow, especially when you're trying to build something from scratch.
Right.
But most people, including yourself, that have never done any of that, really don't understand.
There's a shot towards
me. Don't know
me.
what that means. So one second. No, I'm explaining. You have
go ahead, please. Yeah, go ahead.
If we're going records, I mean, I have the most winning record in the league.
Except for the postseason. Except for the postseason. Yeah.
You're right, and I don't remember the name, but you're good at names and records. But if you remember, there's a couple coaches, maybe the Dallas Cowboy coaches in the old days when I was younger. I mean, it took them 10 years. What was his name? Landry, I think. It took him like 10 years to win a championship.
So you're Tom Landry. You're Tom Landry.
I wish. If I only knew a quarter of what he knew, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. No, but I think like a guy like John Sharon, he helped us in the first one. I mean, we can look at John Sharon. Who's definitely a guy that I wish would be around still.
Yeah.
On many levels. If we look at the fiasco that happened against Marinette, he was coaching the defense and we got ripped by 22 guys, something like 60-0 or 60-6.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to come down on John Sharon about that.
You kind of just did, but okay. Fair enough.
No, God forbid. I did it all. If I did, I would say it. I think it's on the opposite.
It was kind of a mind thing, but let's talk about your assistant.
No, not at all. Because
you don't have to scream. You don't have to scream, Yonah. Relax.
I'm not screaming. I'm in the car, and I apologize.
I understand.
But what I'm saying is, look, this is a really, really new situation for all of us. And
sure.
I think that they'll understand that even baseball has gone to places that football hasn't been able to go yet.
Yeah.
And
But
what we need to
here's
do
the
is
deal.
just know where we are.
I understand.
It's not about-
I appreciate
No.
this filibuster, but the thing is, the right guy for the coaching job, there's a couple, but the guy that's better than you is Barya Schechter. Barya played college football. Barya beat you twice in the postseason. He won the title as a player and really as a coach.
That's the key.
Yeah.
That could very well be. And if Barya wants to be the head coach, then he one day will be one. And right again, like I said, right now we're building something, and I don't think Barya has a problem because I just this last week sat with him, and everyone's very, very happy. So
Yeah.
what's funny is you're not involved in this, or people are.
No, I'm not. But Salah Freeman is not returning my messages, Yoni. You're right. I'm not involved.
I'm Yonah Mishaan. I'm on your. I'm very happy and honored that you had me on your show.
Okay.
But I really don't think. Again, you're going to places where we shouldn't be going. We should be talking about the development of football in Israel. And
okay.
Barya Schechter really cares if he's the national team coach or the
I don't know
water boy.
about that because Barya Schechter asked me to write a letter of recommendation, which I did so. And I said, look,
that's fine.
this is a guy that beat Yonah Mishaan twice in the postseason. Really, he was the
Okay.
coach of the Rebels, not Batsal, because we know Batsal's not the brightest mark in the box. Barya is a great recruiter.
You're getting personal, Ari, but you're getting personal again, and you're ruining everything that's being done so nicely.
I'm not. I would say.
We have a great group of coaches.
Yeah.
You know what, Ari? Let's do this, man.
Yeah.
Because I know you really care about the sport and you really are interested in what's going on. We're going to be meeting on January 15th.
Yeah. I'll write this down.
For our mini camp. Why don't you come down without the microphone? Because
Yeah.
it's not important, the microphone. Just
Yeah.
you as Ari.
Yeah.
Because you know a lot of football and you really just care about the sport.
Right.
Why don't you come down to our mini camp and just see, and I'll let you in on in the coaches meeting. Why don't you see how things work and see how nice everyone's getting along, Rebels, Big Blue, now.
Everyone's getting along. Okay.
Everyone's so happy. And if you have someone that's not happy that you want to put on the air, I'd love to hear because I don't know that guy.
Well, there's a gag order
every
right
week.
now. There's a gag order. They don't allow players on my show, so I can't actually do that. But one thing I want to talk about is.
So that's why I think we really don't want to go there. You called me on the show because I thought we wanted to talk.
Well, we are
about
talking football. We're
development.
talking about the development of the team. I'm saying you're not the right guy for the job. I'm just being honest with you.
You don't make any decisions. In
I know I
anything in
don't.
this
That's Steve
world.
Leibowitz. That's your best friend.
I mean, you're the. Excuse me.
Steve Leibowitz, your best friend, makes the decisions. He puts you in, even though you're not the right guy.
Like I said, Ari, if this is about you just want to bash the league, then that's fine. You can do it when I'm off the phone. I'm really trying to talk to you about 20 years of football where it started from nothing, from a bunch of tag football, went to flag football, went to tackle football. There's now national teams, hundreds of thousands of dollars, all kinds of people coming in.
There is.
And no one really cares. It's about names. I'm not going to be here forever. I'm trying to build something. Again, you've never led a group of soldiers in anything. You've never built a business. You've never run a business. You've never
I did
had
run a
family.
business.
I
did run a radio station. I did run a radio station. Yeah.
So I'm saying, we're trying, and if I'm yelling, I apologize. Only because I'm in the car and I don't know if you hear me.
Sure.
So I'm just saying, we're trying to build something.
Right.
And I promise you, the best guy, and it probably won't be me.
Yeah.
He's going to end up becoming the national team coach after this first tenure, maybe beforehand.
Yeah, it probably should. It should be Barya. What I want to know is, yeah,
I'll vote for Barya. Barya wants to be the leading coach.
He should be.
Great guy.
Yoni, I want to know: will Haredim be allowed to play on the team? I know you don't like the Haredim that much. I want to know if they'll be banned from playing on the team.
Why do you think I don't like Haredim?
Because you said they were slime balls and leeches.
But Ari, again, you're going to places. I don't know what you're talking about.
Will you retract that statement? Will you
Ari,
say
I
they're
don't know
not?
what you're talking about.
Oh God, you know what you're talking about.
My father's Haredi.
Okay.
There are Haredim on the team, and we're very happy to have anyone. We have Muslims on the team. We have Christians on the team.
Okay.
We have Jews on the team. But you know what? Again, if you want to talk about football, I'm more than happy to talk about it. But I don't think there's any problem having Haredim.
Sure.
Or
Well,
anybody
that's good.
else.
Well, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I bring this up in all seriousness. Because there's a huge divide right now between the secular society of Israel and the Haredi side. They don't really get along. That's an open secret. And it bothers me that if a guy in your position says to me, I think the Haredim are slime balls, I'm bothered by that.
I don't ever remember that conversation.
You don't remember that?
So
Okay.
It's very hard for me to tell you that.
How about this? Let's end like this because we got to wrap up this interview. Would you say on the air that you love Haredim? Can you say you love Haredim?
I love any human being that will be good people and also Haredim. And I even love you, Ari. It's unfortunate you have a lot of hatred, but one day you'll get over it. And God
I don't
will
hate anyone.
work out for you.
No, I don't hate anyone.
I hope the Lord loves you as much as He loves all of us. Because we're all having a good time moving forward in life.
Right.
And I hope you do too one day.
I didn't hear you say, but I didn't hear you say I love Haredim. You kind of went around. Can you just say?
I love Haredim. Why wouldn't I love Haredim? They're human beings. They're good people.
All right.
They're like us. Good and bad people.
All right. That's what I wanted to hear. You know what? If it took me a year and a half to get you to say that, I'm happy we went through all this, Coach
I
Mishaan.
haven't spoken to you in a year and a half. I don't even know who you are, but it's all good, man, and I'm happy you had me on. I'll be more than honored to come on again.
Wait, you don't know who I am, but you remember all the stuff I said?
I know you are because I used to pay your bills, but besides that,
the
I don't
500 shekels
really
a month
you
you bought the ad from, and Andy spent 1,000 shekels at Hagov.
All
Let's say
right,
with the
good
laugh.
man. It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure being on the radio.
All right, I'll tell you, before we go, let's give you a promo for Hagov. Where should people go if they want to go to Hagov?
Oh, I wish the goal was around, but we had to sell it. It was unfortunately.
Yeah,
So
I hear
it was
that.
a good time. We had a good time, and you had a great time there with your friend Andy and my friend Andy, which I just saw in Washington.
Yep.
You guys used to hang out, and we used to give you guys stuff. It was good. It was a good time.
Right. All right. Well, you know what? You exaggerate some stuff in the interview, but at the end of the day, you said I love Haredim. I'm going to take that, and I appreciate that, Yonah Mishaan, because
No problem.
it's good. It's good. That's
No
what I want to
problem.
see.
And I'll send Barry your love, man, and let him know what you think. It's all good. I'll be seeing him on Wednesday.
All right, and I won't hear from your lawyer, right? You're going to say that on the air. There's nothing from your lawyer, right?
I don't have a lawyer, Ari. I don't have problems with people. I'm a
Okay.
good person.
I mean, you wrote on Facebook. You're going to hear from my lawyer. I just want to make sure I'm not going to get sued.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. We have the Facebook thing, but hey, look, just as long as I'm not sued, that's cool. I don't want to go there. All right, thank you, Coach Mishaan.
You don't have anything for me to sue, but it's all good, man. Have a great night. Thanks for having me.
I do have a business you could sue, so I want to make sure that's protected. So, yeah.
I don't think so, but I hope you come out. Remember, you're invited. January 15th, Thursday night. You're
Oh,
not
yeah?
wrong.
All right. Well,
Opening night. Yeah, you're invited by me to sit in there and, be honest and be happy about football in Israel instead of being so negative. It's a shame.
yeah, it's a shame that there's all the corruption in the IFL. So I'll try to be
Now
positive.
you got to talk to the IFL. I'm just a coach.
I hear that. All right. Well, we appreciate the time. Couple of lies you threw in there, but hey, you know what? Like I said, I got you to say I love Haredim, and that's cool with me.
Whatever you think, my friend. It's all good. Thank you for having me.
All right. You have a good one. Be well.
Good luck.
All right, and don't break your hands fixing those toilets. Okay, that was Coach Yonah Mishaan, national head football team coach, who now loves Haredim. That's good, because I don't want to see hate from a guy who decides who makes the team and who does not.